There are things we don't say because saying them would change everything. Today's episode is about one of those letters. I'm your host, Danny Josephine, and this is Letters You Never Sent. Today's letter circles around understanding one's past self with kindness after losing trust. This letter was sent by one of you, and I'm grateful we can reflect on it together. So, if you were writing a letter you never sent to a person, a season, or a version of yourself, how would it begin? Dear me, I need to say this plainly. I let you down. Not because I didn't care, not because I wasn't capable, but because I was overwhelmed and afraid. And instead of facing it, I froze, I avoided. I let responsibilities sit untouched while I sat with the weight of them, convincing myself I'd handle it tomorrow. Tomorrow became distance. What makes it hard is that I knew who I believed I was. I was the go-getter, the one who handled things, the ambitious one, the one who figured it out. I took pride in that identity. So when anxiety and stress started getting louder than my discipline, I didn't adjust, I retreated. And in retreating, I lost something heavier than progress. I lost trust in myself. That was the real fracture. Not the missed deadlines or the unfinished plans. It was the quiet doubt that followed, the hesitation when I said, I'll take care of it. The subtle question underneath every commitment. Will you though? I punished myself for that. Not loudly, not publicly, but internally. I replayed it. I measured myself against who I thought I should be. I let the narrative shift from I'm capable to I'm unreliable. That shift did more damage than the original mistake ever could. But here's what I know now. I am the creator of my reality, not in a mystical way, in a disciplined one. My shortcomings are mine. My avoidance was mine. My fear was mine. And because they are mine, they are also mine to correct. That realization was humbling. It stripped away excuses. It forced me to see that overwhelm doesn't absolve responsibility. Fear explains behavior, but it doesn't excuse it. Still, and this matters, fear is human. You were not weak, you were anxious. You were not incapable, you were overloaded. You did not lack ambition, you lacked regulation. There's a difference. Forgiveness, unlearning, is not pretending it didn't happen. It's choosing not to make it your identity. It's accepting that you stumbled without deciding that you are someone who always will. If I keep beating you up for it, I stay stuck there. If I keep replaying what could have been, I delay what still can be. So here's the accountability. You avoided what you should have faced. You let fear make decisions for you. You stepped out of alignment with your own standards. And here's the forgiveness. You are allowed to recalibrate. You are allowed to rebuild trust with yourself. You are allowed to grow past the version of you that didn't know how to handle the weight yet. Looking forward is not denial, it's responsibility in motion. We don't fix this by dwelling, we fix it by doing, by keeping small promises, by showing up consistently enough that trust becomes quiet again. You are still ambitious, still capable, still responsible for what you build next. This was not the end of you, it was a correction. And I'm choosing to move forward. Not lighter because it didn't matter, but stronger because it did. Me. If you saw yourself in this letter, remember, it's almost always better late than never to speak the things you once held in. Even later, speaking up can still be healing. So thank you for sitting with us today. And if you've ever written a letter you never sent to a person, a season, or a version of yourself, you are more than welcome to share it with me. I read select letters here anonymously with care. The email will be dropped down in the description below. This was Letters You Never Sent. I'll see you next time.